Good morning, one and all. Firstly, thank you very much for all your lovely survival tips the other day, telling me how to survive in the wilderness, telling me how to get away from lurking crocodiles and insect repellent and all sorts. To be fair, the insect repellent was the horse already bolted on that one. I've been eaten alive here. But anyway, thank you very much for all your lovely messages the other day. As you know, I am away, off grid, as they say. So this is just even doing this. I've got to record this. Then I run down. I say I run. There's no running involved. There's about a mile walked, and then we get a bit of signal. And I upload this as I'm sort of on my way out to go to the shops to replenish the stocks. Anyway. As I'm doing so, I do a little cheeky check on my phone, find out what's going on in the West Ham world. Divine Mubama to Manchester City. I thought, hold on a second. I holding my phone up in the air thinking there's something wrong with the signal here. Surely that can't be right, but it is apparently true. Divine Mubama is going to Manchester City. As far as I was concerned, he was going to Sunderland. Which sort of made sense, really. It's been a well-trodden path for Pierre Ekwa. Elise went there as well, didn't they? And to be honest with you, I sort of thought, that's about right. You know, go to the Championship, go and learn your trade sort of thing. That made absolute sense. I did not see him going to Manchester City. I did not see that at all. So anyway, yes, he's going to Manchester City. Apparently he's sort of going to play in their under-21s, which I found a bit weird, really, because obviously, like all these youngsters that leave, I don't blame him, by the way. I thought there were times last season when he probably could have been given an opportunity. And realistically, you looked at it and thought, well, Danny Ings isn't doing anything, so why isn't this lad being given a chance? But I sort of understand it from both sides on this one, really. But I sort of thought that one of the reasons was about money, and then the other reason was about him not getting first-team opportunities. He's not going to get any first-team opportunities, is he, at Manchester City? Just a bit of a weird one, so I don't know. I find it hard to see it as career progression. He really needed to go into, the Championship, or go into a team, start every game, or at least half of them, get goal scoring, have a really great season. Anyway, I was just really surprised to hear of that one. So that's part of the news. I think the other part of the news which really sort of caught my attention was Carlos Soler. Good player, really good player at PSG. But there's just no way. There's absolutely no way we're going to be interested in this guy. We are packed out. But two things. Firstly, the club leaked that actually we are interested in him, but at the moment we don't have enough money, which again I sort of get. We've been spending like money's gone out of fashion, had a big old spend up. So very much the case is, if we're gonna spend on him, we've got to get a few out. Obviously we've had the situation with Kurt Zuma, failed his medical apparently. No big surprise. We've been talking about it on this channel for months and months. Never expected him to pass a medical at all. Who would have done? Whether they can come to some agreement. I've always thought if he was going to move, it would be on a pay-as-you-play deal. I'm just surprised that it's taken all the other interested parties so long to figure it out. There's a mozzie. Can you hear him? Dragonfly up there. You see that? He's gone. And in the wilderness, the dragonflies. Anyway, that's about as good as you get him. There's the shower. We wave goodbye to the shower today. There we go. You want another look, don't you? I know you want another sneaky look. Look at that, eh? It's crazy. I'm still not showing you the toilet. But anyway, so, Kurt Zuma, I understand we've got to get rid of some of these players, but for the club to come out and say, yeah, we are looking seriously at this guy. Wow, that would be really impressive. And then, if you heard Lopetegui's press conference, Lopetegui is very much saying, yeah, we might be done, but I want two players for every position. George Earthy, we covered the other day, and I thought, you sort of knew anyway that Lopetegui wanted two players for every position, but to hear him say it's something different. And so when you start doing it, you start thinking, there's two players on the right. Okay, Bowen and Kudus. You know what I mean? Who are the goalkeepers? All right, he's got three for there. The strikers, it's Antonio and Hulkrug, right? I had factored in that actually it was George Earthy who was the number two for Lucas Paquetá. But no, it seems that he wants two senior players for every position, if I've read that right. So Soler is he's a real viable option. It may well be that we are after him. I find that incredible. And then you get that thing from the club where it says we're 90%. you know, have we finished all our business? 90% certain we are. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty exciting, really. So I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That's the lake there. There's a little island. I'd say there's a little island in the middle of the lake. It's been a lot of fun been had there. I can tell you that now. And someone asked if I did any fishing. I did a little bit of fishing. Caught a couple of days. That's it. Nothing massive. But I'm no fisherman. Truth be known. Really looking forward to the game. Travelling up to Birmingham today. Actually, going up to Daventry to Pinfest, which I go to every single year. Obviously, they've got Wi-Fi and they've got stuff, so it can be a lot easier for me to watch the game. Give it a lot easier for me to do a video and all that sort of stuff. It's 5 nights a long time to. I've got to be honest here. 5 nights a long time to rough it in the woods. Really looking forward to that. Very much so. Aaron Wan-Bissaka might be. I don't know if he's injured. I think there's a bit of a fuss being made about it. The couple of bits and pieces that I read. Injured, I don't know. I'm not even sure he would have played. Who knows? It would be very much like Lopetegui, I think, just in the way he's done. He's eased people in pre-season and whatnot. Probably the wise option would have been to play Soufal in this one anyway. So, yeah, but apparently he might have got a slight knock. But it's very, very minor, very minor. I think the interesting one for me is whether or not Tadibo is going to play. I think he needs to. I think that's important. I think the composition of the midfield is really interesting. I can sort of guess the team. He gave glimpses into what the team was going to do, didn't he? In against Celta Vigo. So I do think he'll start Antonio up front. I think he'll go with Bowen on the right. I think he'll start with Kudus on the left, Paqueta in the middle. It's that midfield too. I think Rodriguez is starting. I do. I would be amazed. I would be amazed if Souček is in that starting lineup. If he is, then you've got to look at him. Well, maybe he's going to hang around this season. I really do think. I think it will be James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse next to Rodriguez there, and then now they'll rejig that midfield. I think once Alvarez comes back, which whatever it might be, 3-4 weeks. Very, very interested to see what happens. I wonder if Freddie Potts is going to stick around. I don't think he'll start, but the more this goes on, the more I'm thinking he might be there. If he wants 2 players for every position, he might be that one junior guy that hangs around there. I think the other big thing, we haven't even discussed it, have we? Mavropanos. Moving Mavropanos on after 1 season. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe that means that Agurd's going to stick around. It's going to be really, really interesting. I'm very excited for it. I was really pleased to hear Lopetegui's press conference. Did walk to the end of the gravel path to listen to that. Thought that was pretty good. It just feels good. Do you know what I mean? It feels like a new era. Really looking forward to the game. It's the later one, isn't it? So whatever, 5:30 or something like that. Honestly, I've been so out of it that it's unbelievable, really. But yeah, been really, really, really quiet here, and yes, it's absolutely typical. Day we're leaving. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. There's a couple of clouds in the sky, but it has been nice. We've had 1 day of rain since we've been here, but apart from that, it's been lovely, lovely time. That's the island in the middle of the lake. Get a little boat. I'll show you the boat actually again. Let's walk down this section here. It was quite funny actually, because I was watching. I've reading a couple of comments from the video when I did the video the other day, and somebody had actually written in this. I've stayed there. I stayed in this exact place. There you go. A little boat, little barbecue area, little fire pit, little It's not really a paddle board. It's actually it's an old windsurfing board, but the kids have been paddling on it anyway. They've sunk that boat a few times. It's come back like the Mary Rose. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I'm sure. Well, we'll catch up with you tomorrow with like a post-match review or something like that. I'll be on the build-up show with Gio as well, internet permitted. The internet's gonna be fine because we're in a hotel at Pinfest at Daventry. I'll catch up with you.